Welcome on board, everyone. Today we're flying the Saab 340A to Glasgow from the Isle of Islay, which I'm sure I've pronounced wrong, but either way. But we're doing it as part of an FSAirlines virtual airline. Now, FSAirlines is kind of a cross between a normal virtual airline and FS Economy. If you have a look over here, this is the web page for FSAirlines. This is the airline that I am part of. If we go and have a look at the overview, we'll see flights we've done, the people who fly for the airline. We can go and have a look at the fleets. And if we say all fleets, we'll see we've got a 737-300, which is being transferred to us now and will end up in Glasgow. There's a Cessna 208, which is currently where I am. There's two Dash 8s, one of which is East Midlands and the other one is in Glasgow. Then there's a Embraer 135, which is, no idea where that is, Inverness maybe. There's a Embraer E195, which I think that's Barcelona. And there's the plane we're flying today, which is where I am. So it's fairly straightforward to do this. We go to book a flight and it'll only show me flights that are available from where I am. Now the owner of the VA is actually quite flexible if you want to do a specific flight, he'll add it for you. So I'm going to say I want to take the flight to Glasgow and I want to use the Saab 340. Flight's now booked. And we can have a look at a couple of things. It says we're going to need 190 kilos of fuel, so we're going to need to look at that. Zero fuel weight, 11.7 tons. So I reckon if we put in 400 kilograms, we'll have plenty. So let's pop over to X-Plane, and then we can do the weight and balances. Let's make it 400 kilograms. Now that's 400 kilograms payload. What a moron. 400 kilograms there. So 200 in each tank. So that looks good. Okay. So now we need to open up the little app you have to run to talk to the VA and X-Plane. On this little app here, all you have to do is say fly. It's picked up this 200 kilograms in each tank, and it says the plane's already got 336 kilograms in it. So we will fuel up. Okay, now it's 5,634 kilograms under zero fuel weight. So this is where we have to adjust the payload of the plane. So 5.6 over what we already have. So it's 6,000. $5,997 is good enough. Apply changes. Okay, so if we now go back onto this window, we can just say back. It's back to where we were, so we say fuel up again, and now you'll see the zero fuel weight and the simulator zero fuel weight are very close. And we can now say fly. Right, now it's just waiting for us to do certain things. There's not that many rules which will penalize you. The one is that you need to taxi at 20 knots or less, and the other one is you have to have your landing lights on below 1,000 feet from the moment you leave the ground. It's fairly straightforwardish. Right, so now we get to actually fly the plane. Let's add the GPU, remove all items and leave the GPU there. Okay, so we've now got a GPU under the wing. Now we need our checklists. Right, all external lights are off. Gear handle is down. Flap handle is up. Transponder, we can't really do anything with that, but it does say it's on standby because we have no power yet. Okay, batteries on. There we go. Batteries are now on. Let's clear the warnings. External power. Avionics. Are on. Don't need oxygen for today's flight. Okay, lots of lights in the overhead panel. Okay, next checklist. We cleared all that stuff, so we don't really need to do that. Right, before engine start checklist, batteries are on, we've done that. Auto. Bleed valves, reset auto. Okay. Oxygen. We don't need, so that's fine. Circuit breakers. Everything there looks good. Flight recorder. No idea what I'm supposed to do there, but anyway. Parking brake is set. Cabin signs are set. Engine instruments. Everything there looks good. Fuel quantity. Okay, we know we've only got 200 kilos on each side. Hydraulics. Pump is on auto, should be good. Cabin pressure, again, we don't need it. Power condition levers. Ground idle. And fuel off, which is correct. Trims. Not sure how you're supposed to check the trims in this, but there we go. Takeoff bugs we don't really need on this. Beacon is on. Doors are all closed. Okay, so now we need to start the engines. Okay, power levers ground idle, which is correct. Left condition lever to the start position, which is there. Engine start switch to the left. Okay, looks like we've got a good start on the left engine. Okay, we will then put the right lever in start. Oops. Okay, good start on the second engine. Just waiting for both engines to stabilise a bit. Okay, we're looking good, I think. Right. Prop levers to unfeathered. Let the engine settle. Oh, listen to that sound. To minimum. To maximum. Let's make sure we're not over the top, which we're not. Right, we should be good to go. Auto course on. Bus tyre. Checked as in auto. External power off. Generators. So we need to do reset, 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 reset. Okay. Right, generator's still showing us. Not good. And there we go. Air conditioning set. Auto is good. Cabin is good. Circulating fans on. Emergency lights on. Fuel used. Reset. Condition levers max. Which we are. Ice protection we don't really need. But we'll put the pitot heat on. Overhead panel checked. Okay, inverters aren't on. Left bleed and right bleed. Let's reset those. EFIS checked. Okay, that looks good apart from our stuff. And right. Brake on is still left, which is good. Okay, while we're waiting for the garment to boot up, we can stick our altitude in. Where I'm just there it is. Raising altitude will be 5,000 feet. And we're going to do a direct to land on runway 23 in Glasgow. So what we can do is show arrival procedures on ILS 23, transition GLW. So we're going to come into the VOR and we're going to head out there ILS 23 transition GLW. So let's go procedure, approach, ILS 23, GLW, enter, and enter. Right. Okay, the other thing we need to do, and our CTOT is coming up. So for the taxi, we're going to have to check the brakes, altimeter, set the flaps, radios, tests, CTOT, and briefing. So let us get our weather information.
Echo Golf Papa India Airport Information Foxtrot 0920 Zulu Weather Wind 272 at 12 Visibility 10,000 Sky Condition Few Clouds at 2,500 Temperature 15 Echo Golf Papa India Airport Information Foxtrot 0920 Zulu Weather Wind 301 at 12 Visibility 10,000 Sky Condition Few Clouds at 2,000 Echo Golf Papa India Airport Information Foxtrot 0920 Zulu Weather Wind 272 at 12 Visibility 10,000 Sky Condition Few Clouds.
Echo Gulf Papa India Airport Information Gulf 0920 Zulu Weather Wind 272 at 12 Visibility 10,000 Sky Condition Few Clouds at 2,500 Temperature 15 Dew point 10 QNH 1014 Advise on initial contact you have information Gulf.
Okay, it has given me
Echo Gulf Papa India Airport Information Gulf 0920 Zulu Weather Wind 272 at 12 Visibility 10,000 Sky Condition Few Clouds at 2,005.
Okay, so CTOT. To make that 100, just over, and on it. So that's our auto throttle for takeoff. Okay. Let's put our nav lights on, taxi light on. Should be okay. Aha. So here we are at runway 26. And we need to turn on our landing lights. Turn off the taxi lights. Turn on the strobe. And set. Transponder on. Okay, in theory the CTOT should mean I can just go up to about 70% throttle and it will then take over from there. So in theory I shouldn't need flaps, this is quite a short runway, so we'll see. If it looks like it's going to get close, I'll use one click of flaps. Rough runway. Okay, then we're looking okay. Not. So we should now be heading the wrong way out to sea. So we have to turn the plane around. And we can hit climb. Ooh, perhaps not that much climb. Any moment. Right, we're heading more or less towards our route, so we can engage nav mode. turning onto our route. And we should now settle down at 5,000 feet. The airport we left from. Just settling for a nice cruise over to mainland. Actually really not sure what kind of settings we should use, but I reckon the temperature is a bit higher, so we should pull the props back. Looks good, and pull the torque back. The engine temperature looks good now. descent. So, Golf Oscar Whiskey waypoint above the airport. We need to be at 3,000 feet or above. So, set the altitude to 3,000 and probably want to do VS mode. And VS mode is set over here. 100 down. 2, 3, 4, 5 is good. Put back the throttle as well because we don't want to overspeed. Right, time to get the weather conditions in Glasgow. Or not, as the case may be.
Echo Golf Papa Foxtrot Airport information Hotel 0920 Zulu weather wind 262 at 8 visibility 10,000 sky condition 2,800 scatter ceiling 3,600 broken temperature 15 2.9 QNH 1014 advise on initial contact.
Okay, same pressure as we had before, 2994 should be good. Just wait
Golf
for 3,000 feet.
Foxtrot Airport information Hotel 0920 Zulu weather wind 262 at 8 visibility 10,000 sky condition 2.
So the cloud cover is enough so we can see where we're going. Not that we really need it technically, but it would be nice. Fuel. Not very well apparently. Still got 100 kilos each side. Plenty. Clouds at 3,500. Almost. Very dark in these clouds. Yeah, there's the airport right in front of us. Get to there and turn left for the loop, around and back in. Okay. LES frequency for this airport, which is 110.10. Okay, that's set there, presumably because we put the flight plan in. Okay, it's picked up the name from the other side, which is fair enough. As we go around, it should pick up IOO. Looks like we're down to altitude about 3 miles before the VOR, which is not bad. May need just a little more throttle to hold the speed, although we are getting close to the approach, so we could start reducing. feet. Right, we're making the turn. Go back to VS mode and VS 100. That's perfect. Speed just doesn't seem to want to drop. Should be good. A little bit of speed buffer so we don't have to worry about overspeeding. Right, we're at 2,900. Start bringing the speed back, I think. Speed limit on the landing here. Flaps, don't see anything. Seeing as we're a bit of a nose up attitude, I reckon we could probably go one notch of flaps. 7 degrees. Let's put the nose down a bit and reducing the speed. Okay, 150. 140, let's put the gear down. And we could probably go with another notch of flaps there as well. to start a turn back towards the airport. Waypoints are still 2,900 feet. From there we should be riding the ILS down. Okay, while we're turning, IUU is still there. Should have changed to IOO, but never mind. 110.1. 3 green on the landing gear. Flaps 15. Everything looks good for a landing. Showing. So at this point, almost done with the turn, we can go into approach mode and switch to the radio and let the plane fly onto the ILS signal. Right, glide slope is indicating. It's always a good sign. Should go to 20 flaps, which we are. And we should be just about to intercept. Slope indicator starting to come down. Okay, so on the 1 dot above, go full flaps. And let's see how that affects the speed. Not too much actually. Probably going to have to pull the throttles back quite a bit on when we start going down. Okay, here we go. Try and get the speed to about 110 before the touchdown. Looks like our autopilot is just disengaged. Right, so after an eventful journey, we're at the destination, and the FSAirlines app now allows us to put some comments in there. Don't really need to put anything in, so I just click next. It says we arrived where we planned to arrive. Duration was 1 hour, 34 passengers, and 2.49 million earned. And that is there, then done. So we can now go to the application. If I go to my own profile, I'll see that job and I can go and look at the details of the job. A perfect flight, it says. Obviously I wasn't watching that closely. 433 feet per minute touchdown, which it obviously doesn't object to. And there's the economy. There's our income from the tickets, the fuel we bought, catering, bit of cargo. It wasn't much because it was full. A bonus, not sure what that's about. My personal salary and the profit for the flight, $2,500. And for some reason, we're getting 1,000 times multiplier in the company. I think it's because it's new. And that'll go away soon. So 2.49 million we earned for the company on that flight. If I go back to my profile, I flew a mixed class flight there, which is that one. It's 2.47, so it's about the same. The mixed class probably earned slightly more because I bought more fuel for that flight. And that really is flying for FSAirlines. Interesting combination of a standard VA and the economy system. Just so you can see, if I go here, here's the finances for the airline, all the various incomes, expenses, buying planes, leasing planes, all of that stuff. Is quite involved, but you don't really have to do much with it, just fly planes really. And that's about it. Thanks for watching if you have.